Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on business unit strategic planning. Let's start with the introduction. All markets are divergent. Hence, strategies need to be customized according to distinctive needs of each market. In order to create tailored strategies, a company is divided into business units. Business units are allotted on the basis of the products that the company sells. Budget allocation is decided upon by the management after the company defined its strategic business unit. A SBU is assessed on the basis of its value. The value of a strategic business unit is based on the potential scope of its growth. Next, business unit strategic planning process. Presented below is the ideal strategic planning process in a business unit. It has various connected steps, starting from business mission, moving on to SWOT analysis, goal formulation, strategy formulation, program formulation, implementation, and finally feedback and control. Let's look at each one of them briefly, starting with business mission. The strategic planning process is based on the mission derived by the business, that is, obtained from the bigger companies or corporate missions. Managers, employees, and often customers collectively develop a clear-cut and reflective mission statement. This helps the business acquire a sense of purpose, direction, and opportunity. Specific missions must be defined by each business unit within the company's wider mission. For example, we all know that Instagram is a part of Facebook. While Facebook's mission statement is to bring the world closer together, Instagram, one of the business units' mission statement, is to capture and share the world's moments. Moving on to the next step, SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for all-inclusive analysis of company's strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats. It includes internal and external environment. Let's look at internal environment. Strength and weakness are micro-level or internal aspects of an organization. These can be mastered and needful changes can be brought about with appropriate strategies. Strengths are the characteristics that help achieve an organization's objectives. Weaknesses are all those characteristics that can prevent the organization from achieving its objectives. Next, external environment. Opportunities and threats are macro-level or external aspects of an organization. These cannot be changed or controlled. Opportunities work in favor of the organization's business. Threats may unfavorably affect an organization's business performance. Moving on to step 3, goal formulation. The development of certain goals for the planning period is called the goal formulation. Specific objectives pertaining to the magnitude and time are described by managers with the help of goals. The objectives include profitability, growth of sales, improvement of market shares, containing risk, innovation, and reputation. And some of the goal criteria that need to be kept in mind are: first, hierarchical from the most to the least important, quantitatively, realistic, and finally, consistent goals. Let's look at an example in this case of IKEA's 2030 goals. The furniture giant from Sweden, IKEA, committed to eliminating waste and reusing resources by 2030 and thus becoming a circular business. The company announced in 2018 its plan of making all its products reusable, recyclable, and renovation friendly. It plans of completely building its products on the basis of circular principles by 2030. Only renewable or recycled materials will be used through its entire range. Moving forward, called People and Planet Positive, the strategy was launched in June 2018. The head of sustainability at IKEA, Lena Pripko, is the person behind this major transformation happening. Next, we move on to step 4 of strategic formulation. Marketing strategy consists of 3 parts: business strategy, technology strategy, and sourcing strategy. Goals refer to what business wants to achieve, whereas strategy refers to the game plan for achieving the set goals. In this case, Porter's generic strategies is something that needs to be considered, which includes, first, overall cost leadership. In order to get lower prices than its competitors and winning the market, businesses lower their production and distribution cost. This is called overall cost leadership. The best example in this case is Walmart's everyday low pricing strategy. Walmart is extremely proud of its low cost products. It states on its website that everyday low prices is a cornerstone of our strategy and our price focus has never been stronger. Next, differentiation. Businesses establish high performance and custom benefit areas that hold a lot of importance. Example, the firm that seeks quality leadership are Apple and Tesla. And finally, focus. One or more than one narrow segments are focused on by the business. Example in this case is Marshall. Marshall Amplification was founded by drummer and drum shop owner Jim Marshall. It is a British designing and manufacturing company. It deals with music amplifiers, speaker cabinets, personal headphones and earphones. Marshall guitar amplifiers are very famous around the world. Moving further, their signature sound was conceived by Marshall after guitarist Pete Townsend visited Marshall's shop and complained about the guitar amplifiers in the market, then not having the right sound or louder volume. Marshall amplification is identified by sizzling, distortion, and crunch. This new sound and volume received a lot of publicity and was sought out by many guitarists. The classic Marshall stack has one head that contains the actual amplifier on top of two stacked 4x12 loudspeaker cabinets, each containing 4 12-inch speakers arranged in a square layout. Now moving on to step 5 and 6, which include program formulation and implementation. Poor implementation can severely harm a good marketing strategy. One of the 7 aspects of successful business practice is strategy, says McKinsey and Company. McKinsey's 7S model for business success is the accumulation and framing of all 7 aspects of business success. In the 1980s, successful business consultants Robert H. Waterman and Tom Peters developed a model. According to the model, several elements need to be mutually reinforced and aligned in order for the organization to perform well. According to the structure, the presence of these elements help a company successfully implement strategies. And they are shared values, structure, systems, style, staff, skill, and strategy. The characterized and independent hard and soft aspects make up this model are: under the hard elements, we have strategy, structure, system, which are easy to spot or define and can be directly influenced by the management. And under soft elements are shared values, skills, style, and staff. They're hard to spot or identify and very difficult to influence by the management, but more affected by culture as compared to hard elements. And finally, step 7, feedback and control. Results of new developments in the marketing environment need to be tracked and monitored by companies after an SBU implements strategies. Companies can review and revise the implementation strategies and purpose in case the environment changes and the company is able to counter it. Enthusiasm to evaluate the changing environment and to embrace new goals and behavior is the key to organizational wealth. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on business unit strategic planning. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you've liked the video, do subscribe to our channel. If you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.